Hey guys, welcome to the 2023 DSW Network Royal Rumble special. I hope everybody has a great time watching the show. How are you guys watching it? I'm actually having people over, and I'm such a good YouTuber that I've budgeted myself an hour or so to film this entire video and edit it and upload it before they turn up. Now, I gave the good folks at Instagram the option of which video they would like to see as a Royal Rumble special. First option was opening the entirety of the 2022... Oh, that's not a good clip. The entirety of the 2022 wave of Royal Rumble figures. You know, that wouldn't be a bad option. At the end of the day, we have somewhere close to 115 NW openings to do now. So it wouldn't hurt to get 4 done in one go. But the people of Instagram decided against that. And voted for what I can concede is the better option. I mean, if I'm honest, I kind of regret buying those 4 figures. But they voted for the other option, and that is why it's time! It's time! It's Vader time! As you might have seen from the video title, it is Vader time! Now, I've wanted a Vader figure since I very first started collecting, around 2007-2008 time. I'm thinking possibly when I got the real scale ring, but possibly not. That did kind of open me a bit more to the golden age of wrestling and legends and stuff. But Vader was a little bit later on than that. But I might have discovered him already, I might not have, I don't really know. But anyway, so this is from the Royal Rumble series, obviously. We've got the incredibly detailed mask there. It just puts all other Vader masks to shame. That we've got like the stitching and everything on it. It's great. The head mold is absolutely fine, and we've got Doc Hendricks Build-A-Figure parts, which are somewhat irrelevant in the UK because we don't get Brie Bella, so we don't get the entirety of Doc Hendricks. Now, the rest of the figures in the series were really not of interest to me, especially for $27.99. I mean, who's buying a Rey Mysterio for $27.99 when in the same shop you can still get a Build-A-Figure Wave Rey Mysterio figure for £10? No one's going to do that either. Damian Priest, not of interest to me either. Brie Bella wouldn't have been, even if we did get her over here, but I digress. We did not, and that is why we can't fix our Doc Hendricks. So there's going to be a brightly coloured suited torso on eBay after we open this from this. But yeah, without further ado, like I said, I don't have much time today, so I need to not waffle on as much as I often do. So let's get on with it and open Vader. This is like 15 years in the making. I finally got my hands on a Vader figure. I could have imported one from the US, but they are just a bit more than I wanted to pay. Obviously, this one doesn't come with a Mastodon mask, but this is more of a WWE Vader, so it's kind of understandable. Doesn't have the skull. Oh, I can't put that Rob Van Dam clip in the video again. So, let's get into it. I mean, I'm totally not happy about paying $27.99 for the Vader either, but, you know, needs must, plus I would have paid more to import it, or, you know, getting a used one on eBay, so it can't really be helped. That being said, I do think it's a terrible price point, and it will put me off buying Build-A-Wave stuff in the future, because I'm not going to want to buy figures for the sake of finishing off like a Build-A-Figure. Like, if you have one figure I'm not interested in a wave, and 3 figures that I am interested in, I'm not going to buy the last one unless I want the Build-A-Figure anyway, because, you know, I'm not going to just finish it off for the sake of it, because £27 is a lot of money. Like I was saying in my last video, I've just picked up all the Survivor Series Elites for $8.33, so I don't have to buy all the Mean Gene parts. So, we've got the backing card there. That's quite a nice design. That's pretty interesting. You know me, I like to display these at the back of the video. And we'll just quickly pop Vader here out of the bubble. Very delicately. And we'll see what we're working with here. So it doesn't come with much in terms of accessories, just the standard interchangeable hands and the Doc Hendricks torso. You know, so again, that might have been nice for an extra like little piece in there to offset that $27.99, but you know, can't be helped. Obviously, we can sell this on to get some of the money back. I mean, I don't really know how much money is going to be in this. I don't know how many people are going to be trying to finish Doc Hendricks when we don't get his head over here in the UK. I don't know how many people are going to be going for that. I don't know how many people are going to buy Vader and not want Doc Hendricks, because quite frankly, this is a very good selling figure. It's Vader. People love Vader. So there's, you know, I don't really know what this is going to go for, but, you know, we'll see what we get. But anyway, onto the figure. Now, the first thing I couldn't help but notice was, I mean, you can see it quite clearly here, even on the camera, was this little white mark on his mask. That's a bit, oh, well, that's okay. It's just rubbed straight off. Okay, so that's great. So instead, let's just have a really close look at the detail on that mask. I mean, that's just, as soon as they previewed this, I was like, that is the best Vader head that they have ever done. And the face scan kind of reminds me of the classic Superstars Vader face. It kind of makes me feel more like that kind of vibe than an Elite one. We've got a little bit of black marking on the side there. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Now, let's get into the joint check. So that head's more or less fine. It's not loose. It's not tight. Holds its shape. More or less fine. We've got the nice tight shoulder there. Lovely tight elbow and bicep. And the hand. Oh, I should probably zoom this out a bit. And the hand is fine as well. And that's good because, I mean, like I say, even though this was a figure we actually got in the UK, I've still basically paid like what I would want to pay to import one. And that's the kind of situation where you want the joints to all be fine. That elbow's looser than the other one, but it's not terrible. And that torso, that ab is a bit loose, a little bit loose, but it's okay. Like, it holds its shape, it's movable. It's gonna be all right. The waist is fine, I would say, and the leg. Oh, I don't like that. That is too stiff. I don't know if it's just me, but these big guy figures, I feel like the legs are more delicate, and I don't want to force that and then it become another Power Town figure and the legs snap clean off. So I'm just going to leave that for now, and I'm going to review that as too tight. I'll get them boiled, and hopefully we'll be able to loosen it up that way. But the knee is fine. That other knee is really tight, but at least it's movable. And the boots, I mean, whoever swivels the boots. But yeah, joints are really good there. Apart from the fact that I am actually terrified to raise the legs forward. That's not great, but it can't be helped. So all in all, I think this figure's great. I mean, like I say, it doesn't come with a Mastodon mask, so other Vader figures have that over it, but apart from that tiny detail, this is just a way better head than any Vader figure's ever had before. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, if you're after WWE Vader, you're not really expecting a Mastodon mask. It might have been a nice touch when the price point's gone up to $27.99. That's not great. But all in all, you know, I'm pretty happy with this figure. And it's even got the double jointed elbows. If I'd bought a previous Vader, it wouldn't have that. And I'm very quickly becoming a massive fan of double jointed elbows. So yeah, this figure's awesome. It's just a shame that they had to put the price point up again for this wave. But, you know, what can you do? So how I like to finish off these unboxings is by talking about what this guy's going to do in my figure fed. Now, Vader is going to be a big player, as you might assume from the fact that I wanted one for 15 years. He is going to have some big moves in the Legends division, which, you know, it's probably a good thing that I kind of wrote Psycho Sid off, who was meant to have a long run with the Legends title because of his dodgy joints, since everyone that I want to put the Legends title on, I intend to give quite a long reign to. Hint, hint. You know, Vader's not the only one in that line, so he's probably going to make some real waves. He might even be a crossover superstar instead, because I do kind of see Attitude Era stuff as like main roster stuff, so maybe he'll be involved with that instead. No immediate plans for Vader to show up, but I'm sure I'll be trying to get him in there as soon as I can. yeah, that's more or less everything I've got to say. So if you enjoyed this unboxing video, please do check out the NW Openings playlist in the end screen, and please do like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other content as well. Thank you guys for watching. Do enjoy Royal Rumble, and goodbye.